Hey, it's Mike Watson with Keller Williams, and I have the monthly market report update for August of 2019. August was a pretty interesting month and is making the year turn out to be pretty interesting as well. First thing to talk about is our inventory levels. That's the total number of homes that we have for sale at any given time. And for August, at the end of the month, we were 5.5% less than we were versus August of 18. So the total number of homes for sale was down 5.5% for the month, and that was 1.4% lower than July of 19. Um, Interesting that the total inventory level is down, and the year to date new inventory. So not the total number of homes that are currently on the market, but homes that have come on the market total this year. That number's up 1.25% over last year through August, and we were at 6,200 new homes came on the market this year so far. Um, the next category is the number of homes that went into escrow, and this number is crazy. So the number of homes that went into escrow year to date, so January to August this year, was up 32% over last year. And I spent a ton of time looking at this to try to figure out how and why, and I just couldn't find a pattern with it. So year to date, it's up 32%, and it was up 7.8% from last month, which is crazy also in itself because August is typically when the market slows down. Everybody has started school. The big push to get into the new school district is over, yet we're up 32% or even almost 8% from last month. Like that's a pretty significant change. And in the homework that I did for that, I know interest rates have come down, even though I would have bet all kinds of money against that happening this year. Rates are down almost to the lowest they've ever been. And so I compared the interest rates and average sales price from August of this year to the averages for last year to see how much more affordable things were. And the payments were only $20 different. So I don't think that $20 difference in a monthly payment is enough to increase the number of homes going into escrow by 32%. I could be wrong. Um, so I don't know. I exhausted a bunch of other avenues on what that could have been. I couldn't come up with an answer. So we'll just see if that continues through this month. And if it was a fluke or if it becomes a pattern, we'll see. The next category is the number of homes that have closed escrow. And for August, it was up 9.5% compared to last August, which is still a great increase. The first quarter of this year was terrible, and we were down like 20% year over year for closed units. And now we're up 4.5% year over year, year to date. But just August, we were up 9.5% from last August and 5% higher than last month. So the closings are picking up again, going into the slow time of year. That is interesting. Not as interesting as new homes in escrow, but still interesting. Good news is the average sales price is up about 6.5% from last year for the month of August and up 3% from July of this year, which is great. So that's the average sales price. It doesn't necessarily mean values, but we are at the second or third highest average sales price we've been in since the crash. And the last time that we had an average sales price this high, and it was like 329, was in May of 2007, which was 9 months after the peak of the market last time, which was August 2006. And then it was 10 months before the peak. So if we're looking at, the prices being the indicator of when the market has maxed out, we're 9 months after August of 2006 and 10 months before. So give or take 9 months on either side of the peak. We've been at this point one more time this cycle, and we didn't increase much more than that. We're still not at the highest average sales price. So we'll see how that continues to go. And the reason why prices are up is because interest rates are down, and that has improved affordability, which has been excellent. The list price versus sales price ratio, so what a seller is asking versus what they actually get on average, is up 0.1%. We're at 99% list to sales price, and it fell 0.1% from last month. The days on market is interesting. We're up 17% year over year for August, and August's average was 41 days. The market average year to date, though, is 65 days, and that was up like 30% overall, which is interesting, that it's taking homes longer to sell, even though the demand with the number of homes going into escrow is insanely high. We do see that the homes over like 375 are sitting a lot longer, and the homes like 350 and less are selling extremely quickly. And even the days on market for those have dropped like 30% in the last 30 days, which has been very interesting. So the 300 to 350 range is just on fire right now. But other than that, the market is doing really well. It seems kind of fluky with the number of homes in escrow, but we'll see what happens for September, and just keep watch on that as we go into the election year. I hope you guys are all doing well. If you have any questions, feel free to call, text, or email me, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.